Hey everybody! So, we're chilling out tonight and I'm going to show you something really cool. The purpose of this, you're going to be able to clean a disk on your computer, whether it's a flash drive or a hard drive. And so that's going to be to return it to an unallocated, fresh state. Um, and interestingly, it's not a method that uses a graphical interface. So most people will use Disk Manager, and I'm going to show you that, and we're going to create a partition or a volume on Disk Manager after we're done with this. But sometimes there are situations where Disk Manager fails at being able to erase a volume, and it won't give you the option to. And so this is something that's built into Windows that I think is really neat. I did a video on creating a NAS of TrueNAS, and a couple people were commenting on this and how cool it was. And the reason I did it on that video was because it required a flash drive, and I didn't want someone to like toast their flash drive. I wasn't out there making toast or anything like that. I mean, I don't want that to happen to people. Okay, we're plugging in our flash drive now. Um, so, okay, gigawatts. That's the name of the flash drive. Okay, so we're gonna search for create. Gosh, let's not do that. Let's search for disk disk, and it might not be the best match on your Windows 10 or Windows 11 stupid search, but let's click it. It says create and format disk partitions. Okay, so you're gonna see here, sometimes you have to expand it out. We have, this is my OS, or no, I'm sorry, this is my storage drive, this is my OS, and this is my flash drive I just plugged in. And right now it's healthy and stuff, but sometimes, you see how my OS has different partitions? Sometimes you will make some partitions which are involved in the install of something, if you flash a flash drive, and they don't come off. Disk Manager will not give you the option to delete the volume. And I was wondering what to do, so I googled it. I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's hit Windows key R to bring up run, and you can type in CMD. Okay, and you could get to that same command prompt through a start menu. We're going to type in disk P-A-R-T, Diskpart, hit enter, and allow the app. Okay, it says a Microsoft program. You can go to options, shows you the list of available options, and you might be tempted to format through here, but remember it would not be a quick format, and we'll probably explain that later. So we are going to list space disk, and just like the disks were numbered in Disk Manager, they're numbered here. Next thing we're going to do, select space disk space 2. And it's very important that you take some time to make sure you're selecting the right one. And you can kind of cross-reference Disk Manager and figure out that you got the right one. Enter. It'll confirm disk 2 is now the selected disk. Next thing you do, you just type the word clean, and it will return it to an unallocated state. So you can plug in this flash drive. We should test it out. We're going to hit clean. I believe when it's unallocated, it's not going to show up in like this PC. Why do they change that with every operating system? Oh, interesting. It does show up, it just doesn't show that it has space in it. Yeah. Well, okay, here's a tool. If you ever get this error, please insert a disk into USB drive F or any drive letter. You need to go to disk, search for disk, create and format hard disk partitions, get back to your Disk Manager. Okay, we got that unallocated volume. So this is 16 terabytes, gigabytes. So the flash drive is 14.9 gigabytes. Can you say it with me? Gigabytes. Okay, right click and go to new simple volume. Next. Okay, you can name it whatever you want. The reason I named it gigawatts, and you can have quick format selected. So just some Back to the Future trivia that I had learned was, so Doc Brown talks about 131 gigawatts. Is that right? I don't know. But he was just mispronouncing gigawatts. And I had no idea. I went around for 25 years thinking that was a thing. So the more you know. Okay, the difference in, if you know, you know, when it comes to long formatting and like a full format, because that's more like a forensic format. Like when you do a quick format, it's not actually getting rid of like the stuff on the drive. It's still there. It's just giving you the appearance of it being empty until it rewrites, until it has to rewrite over something. So most of the time you're fine to do a quick format. If you're going to give your computer away, or you're going to, God forbid, throw it away with the hard drive intact, you should recycle that, by the way. But you want to do a full format. If you want to give it away and just like erase over the, like fully erase the content that is not visible in Windows, so that the things that has been rewritten by Windows in the past, what's a better way to put that? If you don't want people to have access to something that you've long deleted and it's still actually there on your disk that could be recovered with specialized software, then I don't know, the last program I think I saw that did that was like CCleaner, but I'm sure there's other programs that do that too. Okay, and just adding more information if you don't have enough already. You don't really want to do that with a solid state drive if you can avoid it, because rewriting is it's a lot more taxing on them. Whereas with a mechanical hard drive, a solid state drive is not a hard drive. No, don't let anyone tell you that. So a mechanical hard drive, you can. I mean, back with Windows 95, I mean, people were defragging that constantly, which is a process of driving, allocating files like next to the files that would be more efficient for the hard drive to run. So don't defrag a solid state drive, and don't rewrite it as much as possible. I mean, okay, enough said. You guys have a good one. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to stop the recording now.